Cancer, I'm back. All right, I figured I would do one more tonight. It was requested that we go over your person's feelings. I'm not quite sure how to do that reading because I don't know what sign your person is. So I thought maybe I would try an all signs kind of thing, right? Starting with the water signs, we'll do water, earth, air, and fire, okay? And I'll just do like little quick ones. It was requested, so let's give it a try, right? Anyway, this reading's going to be for the collective energy. That means it's not going to resonate with everyone's situations, okay? If it does not resonate with your situation or your person or you, it's not your story. Don't panic. Just click off and go visit another reader on YouTube. There's plenty of great ones, right? If it does resonate with you, please like, subscribe, comment, share, all of that great stuff, right? And help my channel grow. And if you'd like to make a donation to my channel, there's a link to follow at the bottom of the description box. And this channel's for adults only. All right, so Cancer, this is for your person. I brought it up in another reading, and one of my fans here said, yeah, do a reading on how our person feels, right? So I've got my mixed emotions deck, and I've got all my decks here and my battery charger, sorry. And we're just going to give it a go, all right? So the first sign I'm going to do is say Cancer, say your person is another Cancer, right? How does your person feel if your person is another Cancer? Cancer's person, if they're a Cancer, how do they feel about the situation, about their Cancer, about themselves and their actions? How does Cancer's person feel if they're another Cancer? I might have to like start picking my own cards off of these, but we'll see how fast. Okay, so they're feeling receptive and irritated, okay? Basically what that tells me is receptive, open, accepting, welcoming, and irritated, annoyed, aggravated, and bothered. Maybe, perhaps they're waiting for you to contact them. You know, I'm seeing that they've got their hands open here. They're like, come on, give me something, right? Give me something. And it's completely dry here. They may be crying as well. I can see these as being tears. And thinking about, like, feeling nostalgic. Thinking about love that's lost. You know? And just waiting for a sign or a message or something from you, and feeling like they want it. If they're not just receptive, they want it. You know what I mean? I really feel like a big wait here, like they're waiting, okay? Like they're waiting for some kind of sign or a message. And they're growing irritated and aggravated at this point. They're really, really bothered by it. I take these flies as kind of irritating thoughts that just keep swarming and swarming and swarming around their head, almost like they're trapped in their thoughts, still waiting and waiting and waiting. I think they're starting to feel like pretty stressed out and left out in the cold. That's the feeling I'm getting. That's too many cards, but what's this one here? Yeah, you guys are in separation. They're feeling very brokenhearted, like they're really feeling it now. They're feeling really left out in the cold and brokenhearted. Okay, but irritated because it seems like a fairly long wait. Okay, that was if your person is a Cancer. All right, let's move on. Let's see how fast I can get through it. All right, let's do a Pisces. Let's do Pisces. I'm going to shuffle these just a couple times here. I'm going to have to do this through the whole entire reading. Okay, guys, each one. I'm going to give it 3 shuffles. Okay, how does Cancer's person feel about them if they are a Pisces? How does the Pisces feel about their Cancer? Can I do that? How does the Pisces feel about their Cancer, the situation with their Cancer? How does Pisces feel about their Cancer or the situation with their Cancer? Proud. They trust in this. Victorious. They're trusting, they're putting all their trust in they're trusting that they're going to be victorious with you, Cancer. They're feeling very accomplished, masterful. That I feel like they're being very arrogant. They're very certain, it says here, certain they'll be victorious because they're feeling masterful in this. Show me more, Divine. Pisces. How does the Pisces feel about their Cancer or the situation? I think they feel very reliant that you guys are going to meet again and get back together. They're proud of themselves and the fact that I feel like they're very self-assured that they're going to be able to get you, back, get your trust. Get you to trust them. They trust that they'll be able to get you to trust them. Take it however it resonates. One more card, please, for this Pisces and how they feel about Cancer. One more card. I'm going to have to start picking from the deck because my fingers are getting torn up from this deck. But I want to use this one. I can't get one from here. We'll flip to the new handmade one. Let's do that. All right. How does this Pisces feel? Oh. I feel like they know exactly who they are. I feel like they feel very empowered. I really feel like they've been following the whole, like a twin flame journey kind of thing. See if that, maybe, I hope I'm resonating with someone here. I feel like they're on a divine journey, like a higher spiritual learning kind of journey. And because of that, they're feeling very empowered and they're relying on this journey and the fact, the storyline, that may be the reason why they're feeling so self-assured that they can get your trust back, is because of the twin flame journey. It is a very promising journey. But I just hope that they understand there are no easy steps. Okay, that's what I got for the Pisces person. Okay, so Cancer, if you're dating a Scorpio, let's see how your Scorpio person feels about you or this situation. Divine, show us how Scorpio feels about their Cancer and the situation. I'm going to start picking from the bottom of the deck, I think, on this one. It's chewing up my hands too much. Okay. How does the Scorpio feel about their Pisces? in this situation. Yeah, they feel very panicky. It's like a sink or swim kind of thing. Alarmed, anxious, fight or flight. Yeah, sink or swim. Same thing, right? Here comes the proud part too, though. I'm going to pull one more. That one came out weird, but what I can see is that if they, you know, because of, they feel panicky now, but they may be looking at all that they've put in the past. That may be making them feel proud. They may be feeling panicky now, but again, this person may also feel self-assured that they're going to be victorious in this. This is too many cards, but the Scorpio could be very envious. They could have found out or seen you with someone else. They could be very jealous, suspicious, or even possessive. That is kind of a Scorpio thing, I think, is the possessiveness. They're very depressed over this, whatever it is they saw. You know, and they're confused. This is way too many cards, so comforted is in here. They may be getting comforted from some other, not another person, but, you know, maybe their children are involved here. Their children could be comforting them, but they're very, very confused about what direction to take next in this, because especially if they've already seen you with someone else. But it's got them very depressed, empty, numb, withdrawn. They may not be talking to anyone. They may not be involving themselves in any kind of extracurricular activities or whatever, however you want to say it. But yeah, they are very panicky. It's fight or flight at this point. Only they don't know what direction to take if you've already found somebody else. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't pull. Did I pull cards on that? Show me what anything else on Scorpio. I don't think I pulled these cards on that one. Show me what messages you have for how the Scorpio feels about their Cancer. I might have to start picking. These ones are just cutting right into my thumb. That's all. That's all. I'm just severing my thumb for this reading, but no. I don't even know if they'll have... Oh, there's one. Mirroring. They may be mirroring... They may even be mirroring you, but it doesn't really seem like it. I don't feel like you feel very panicky, Cancer. They may be mirroring someone else that you're seeing. Maybe the other person, if you're seeing someone else, maybe they're feeling panicky and all of that as well. Maybe those two can sense each other. Some kind of slight competition there. It sure is fun to watch, though, either way, is it not? All right. Let's see, who's next? Let's do Capricorn. If your person is a Capricorn, how do they feel about you? I'm going to start pulling these cards from the bottom, guys. My thumb's getting all chewed up. So I'm going to start pulling one or two from the bottom of that deck each time. Okay? It just takes them too long to fly out. Shuffling. Capricorn. How does the Capricorn feel about their Cancer? And the situation with their Cancer. How does the Capricorn feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? The press just showed its face. Capricorn, how does the Capricorn feel about the situation regarding their Cancer? Ashamed. unworthy, disgraced, and humiliated. It looks like there's someone else watching. Either it's you that they're feeling humiliated by, or there is someone else with them. Are they with somebody else who happens to be kind of a bully, or is it a mother type person? I mean, you know, because they're feeling very ashamed. However, they are enthusiastic about your connection. They're coming across excited. They're ashamed, yet they're excited. Maybe they feel ashamed where they are, but once they're free, maybe they could possibly be feeling excited about escaping the situation. Yeah, that's a tough one, because that's like, what? Maybe they're ashamed of what they did, but they could have something fantastic that they're looking forward to. And I don't know, I just keep thinking that this is somebody who has just woken up, perhaps. Woken up to the fact of how they really feel about you and who you really are to them. And they're ashamed at the fact of how they treated you, but also at the same time they're excited now and enthusiastic about the connection, perhaps. Okay. How does the Capricorn feel about their Cancer? How does the Capricorn feel about their Cancer? Yeah, they want this fresh start. That's what they're enthusiastic about. They're looking forward to a fresh start with you, Cancer. They're ashamed of how they acted before. There could be somebody around them that's making them feel unworthy or humiliated in some way. But they, you know, once that's out of the way, once they deal with those issues, what they're enthusiastic and excited about is a fresh start here. They want this fresh start, and it's giving them something to look forward to in an otherwise very dark situation. Okay, so that's Capricorn. Where was I? Here we go. Okay, now we have, let's do Taurus. Let's do Taurus. I should do a general read too, because those are just better flowing for me. I can really dig in deep in those stories, you know? I don't know, this makes me feel rushed doing them separate like this. Alright, Taurus. The Taurus is desperate. They're reaching for whatever power they can to feel strong in the situation, but they're feeling very desperate at this point. Out of control, in need. They may need some help. They may need some help to better lift them back up, okay? They're reaching for any kind of strength that they can in this situation. They're at the end of their rope. They're holding a lot of burdens in their hands. It may feel to them like the world is on their shoulders right now. Oh, that's probably because they're ascending and they have all that information to look at. They've woken up. That's why the divine, even at their most desperate point, the divine is going to be coming in to give them some strength, because they are ascending. They're starting to awaken to what's going on around them a little bit more. They're starting to realize what's gotten them into these desperate situations. And that knowledge is what's making them feel a little bit more empowered here, even at their most desperate moment. So they're starting to regain their strength. They're starting to get their power back in this situation. So basically, how they feel about you, Cancer is that they're realizing a lot. They're learning a lot. And now they want to fix it. They're hanging on as tight as they can until they have the strength to do something about it. And that strength is coming. That's what I got for that one. Okay, who's next? Virgo. Let's do Virgo next, right? And then that's all the earth signs, right? Then we're half done. I don't like this though. I don't like this way because I can't get in deep. I can't really sink in. It's like, ugh. The moment I start hooking onto it and latching onto it, I have to stop and go on to the next one. I don't like these. But if I don't do it this way, I could confuse somebody. So, alright, how does Virgo feel about their Cancer? How does Virgo feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? How does the Virgo feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? Virgo. Virgo, how are they feeling about their Cancer? Excited. They're excited, enthusiastic as well. It seems like we've got some people kind of waking up to what's going on. Virgo, how does the Virgo feel about their Cancer and the situation? But they're unfulfilled where they are. Same as, what was it? Was that Scorpio or Capricorn? I don't remember. So this is a person who, where they are is they're unfulfilled, okay? They've got a big hole in their chest. They're feeling empty inside, dissatisfied, incomplete. I don't agree with the purposeless, but that's the word that's on here, but I don't really agree with that. I'm not feeling that at all. I'm feeling that where they are, they're bored. They're sad. They don't have a spark. They don't feel life in them. You know what I mean? They don't feel alive. I think with Cancer, they feel alive with you. And they see, you know, I think they're realizing when we get these cards, they're unfulfilled because they realize their happiness is with Cancer. You know, and they're excited about that. As soon as you get that knowledge and that clarity, it kind of brings some hope and some enthusiasm into things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Virgo. I mean, when they think about you, they get excited and enthusiastic, but yet at the same time, without you, they feel very unfulfilled, like a chunk has been taken out of their chest. Does that make sense? Okay, how does Virgo feel about Cancer? How does the Virgo feel about Cancer? How does the Virgo feel about Cancer? They're at a crossroads. This is a, should I stay or should I go? Should I or shouldn't I? Will I or won't I? Which path should they choose? The clean one or the dirty one? Everything is foggy to them. They really wish that they could see straight through to the other side. You know, Virgos, they like to plan. They like to feel secure in where their plan is going to take them, right? If they're looking into the fog like this, they can't see anything. So they sit and they sit and they sit, trying to keep trying in their mind, keep trying to see the right way and the clear way, and not being able to. Meanwhile, they're very unfulfilled where they are, just sitting here at the crossroads, feeling incomplete, like a hole is in their chest, no life. They're lifeless, kind of. I don't want to say lifeless, but they don't feel alive. But when they think about you, Cancer, they get excited and enthusiastic. I think they're just afraid of the unknown, where that path is going to take them. Okay. And received was on the bottom, so that's correct. Okay. Who's next? Gemini. We're in air signs now. Woot! Woot! We're in air signs. Gemini. How does the Gemini feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? How does the Gemini feel about their Cancer and the oops, that one wants to come out. That's the same one, unfulfilled. How does the Gemini feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Lonely but compassionate. They feel very lonely, isolated, alienated, friendless, it says, but I'm going with isolated. I kind of get the feeling though that that's not so bad for them. I think the people around them, I'm getting a feeling that people around them kind of live in darkness anyway. They may not be the healthiest people for them. I think isolating themselves, I think it's a mixture of the divine trying to protect them and them trying to protect themselves and just take a minute and look at things. But I think it's doing them some good, because notice how this aura around them is way brighter than their friends now, right? So I think this is part of their healing, actually, and their heart is opening up. They're feeling very empathetic and caring and sympathetic and compassionate. You know, picking up this bird with... Okay, what was I saying? Sorry, I had to change the battery. Their heart is opening, and they're feeling very empathetic, caring, sympathetic. Like they're picking up this bird with a broken wing, right? To try to take care of it. I think they know the damage that they caused, and I think they want to treat it very gingerly and they want to nurture this back. I think they want to nurture this back, and they've had some time to think about it. They've pulled themselves away from the riffraff of the people in their lives with dark energy, and it's starting to clear them. It's clearing out. That darkness is clearing out so they can see, right? So they can see the light. And they want to nurture this back. That's what I'm feeling. They feel really, you know, like when you hurt somebody or you see someone suffering and you're like, aw, and like, aw, you know, and you feel for it. You really feel for it. That's how they're feeling. Okay? That's that right there. That's that, Cancer. Who is this one again? This is Gemini. Okay. How does... Whoa, they have a lot. Material world. They may be focusing on the material world, but that could have been me screwing up. They probably are trying to grow their pentacles. Once they came away from these people, they started to think a little clearer every day. So, you know, of course they may be, you know, thinking clearer. They may be more responsible with their money too. And finances. Yeah, they want a fresh start, and they want to, like I said, they want to purge. They want to get rid of the dark energy. Okay? Because right now, I think they're kind of this nurturing, empathetic feeling for them, for this Gemini, is coming so naturally. I think it's helping them to heal as well. And once they pulled themselves away from this dark energy, like I said, their energy got brighter and brighter and brighter. Like every day they were away from that. So now they're, you know, this opening their heart to compassion is allowing them to purge It's allowing them to pay more attention to the responsibilities they have in the financial material realm. And they want a fresh start. They want something brand new. Wow, that's nice. That's nice, Cancer. That's a nice one. That's the best one yet, I have to say. I really do like that one. All right, so who's next? Libra. Libra's next. Okay, Cancer, if you are dealing with a Libra, how does the Libra feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? How does the Libra feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? How does the Libra feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? Libra. Libra, show me Libra, please, how they feel about their Cancer. How do they feel? What are their feelings, Libra? Libra, Libra, Libra. Boy, as soon as I hit air, I could feel just a lot of the cards are just really much more floaty in my hand than normal. Libra, Libra. How does Libra feel about their Cancer? They want to trust you. They want to trust. They want to trust. They are, it's almost like a longing effect that I'm feeling, like they really want to outstretch as far as they can to try to touch you. Like, I really feel like they miss you a lot, Cancer. They do trust you. I think it's just the situation they don't trust, but they trust you, you know? I mean, you guys could, even though this is a scary situation, right? These people are swinging high above the crowd, right? How can you trust that? But when they're up there with you, Cancer, they trust it. They'll go up there and do it if you're there. It's the situation sucks. The situation sucks and is scary. The situation's scary. But you, they trust. You have to separate yourself from the situation you're in. Okay? And because the situation is scary, this is what's making them timid and hesitant and reserved. Okay? But they still trust you. You know, like I said, the situation here is scary. They're swinging way up high above the crowd. But as long as you're there, they'll do it. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Who's this again? Libra, right? Alright, Divine. Libra. How does Libra feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? Feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer. How does Libra feel about their Cancer and their situation with their Cancer? Third party, yeah, there may be a third party here. Yeah, and they regret the crap out of it. Yeah. That's why there was a third-party situation. There may still be a third-party situation. Take it how it resonates. But the feelings for them is they really regret that part. They regret it really bad because you're the one that they trust. You're the one they trust. You would be the only one who would be able to get them high above the crowd in this frickin', whatever this is called, the swing that's for knees. The knee swing. I don't know what you would call it. Only you could get them in a knee swing, Cancer. Only you. Yeah. They really regret this third party stuff. That's how they're feeling about it. Sad, heartbroken, in regret. Look at it. Yeah. Yeah. Because, I mean, when you think about it, look at this third party situation. Yeah, it's about the angles and everything. But when you really look at it, it looks like a big, huge ass, long, spiky poker. A spiky poker right up the jacksie. They really regret that shit. Alright, let's move along. Who are we doing? Aquarius, right? Is next. Because that was Libra, right? Alright. Aquarius. Aquarius. Alright, let's do Aquarius. How does Aquarius feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? How does Aquarius feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? Huh? Huh? How does Aquarius feel about their Cancer? Okay. This says fulfilled, satisfied, self-actualized, realized. Basically what that means, self-actualized and realized, they're manifesting right now. That's what your Aquarius is doing. They're making a wish. Lots of them. They're trying to manifest with each one of these stars. They're trying to manifest a change or a difference when it comes to you. Okay? So this is manifestation, right? They make a wish. They send it off into the universe. And they wait for that fulfillment back. Right? You may have been talking to them already. These could be messages being sent off. But what I'm really seeing is, I'm going to skip over the fulfilled part. I think they're trying to pull in their own fulfillment by manifestation. They're making wishes for you. They're wishing on a star for you, Cancer. And they're very, very confident that those wishes will be fulfilled. Okay, does that make sense? You are their wish, and they're confident that those wishes are going to be fulfilled. And they'll get their Cancer back. They want you back. You're their wish. They're very self-assured. They may be being very bold. Okay. How does the Aquarius feel about their Cancer? They may be numbing themselves. They may be in drugs or alcohol, numbing the pain so that they can continue. They're really working hard. Like, I feel a lot of mind work here. They may be even kind of mentally exhausted at this point, because that's a lot of manifesting. So I feel like in between manifesting to numb the pain, when they're not manifesting, they're doing drugs, maybe drinking something. This could be a divine, it could also be a divine soulmate journey. Yeah. They may be numbing. They may be overindulging, numbing their pain. But when they're not numbing, they're working very, very hard and very, very diligently in wishing for you. And they're very confident in believing in those wishes, and manifestations are going to come true. Right? That's how they feel. That's how they feel about you. Okay, who's next? Aries. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Then we're going to wrap it up. Okay, Aries, you're up. How does Aries feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? How does Aries feel about their Cancer and their situation with their Cancer? Aries. How does the Aries feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? Aries and Cancer. Aries and Cancer. Aries and Cancer, one more please. No, this always says inadequate. I never buy the whole inadequate thing, okay? Or the worthless, or incompetent, or ill-equipped. That's not it. What I see here is this may have been going on for a while, the situation with you, and it has, down through time, you guys have loaded this trailer filled with all of these burdens with each other, either from not talking to each other or, I don't know, past really big issues with each other. I don't know. But you know, this little tiny car is trying to pull all of these burdens. It's not the size of the trailer, it's the weight of the burdens. They're trying to pull it up this hill, and it's just not going to make it. You know, I feel like they may feel they need to either get rid of these burdens altogether or empty the damn trailer. Because, you know, this is their car. This is them. That's just who they are. You can't make them bigger, stronger, nothing. This is that car in particular. It cannot pull all these burdens behind it. So you have to kind of lighten this load, you know, otherwise it can't continue up this way, you know, and they feel desperate and ashamed as well. Here's like the same kind of theme going on, but they're feeling desperate. I'm not sure why they're ashamed, maybe humiliated because they're expecting to carry all these burdens, but they can't. I don't know. Like, I don't want to upset anybody. That's just what I'm getting from the cards, as you can see. They do feel that they're at the end of their rope with this, though. They're clinging on. They're holding on to this. They just don't know how to get rid of all these burdens that you guys keep dragging behind you. Okay? They just kind of want to take the trailer off, let it roll down the frickin' hill on the one side, and then they can get up the hill on the other side. You know? Alright. Let's get one out of this deck, shall we? I'm probably going to pick it from the bottom. And this is Aries. How does Aries feel about their partner or Cancer and the situation with Cancer? How does Aries feel about Cancer or their situation with Cancer? How does Aries feel about Cancer or their situation with Cancer? Fifth dimension. They feel like this is why they don't want to let go, because they truly feel this soulmate connection with you guys. This is a very powerful, strong soulmate connection with you. I'm sure if I'm touching base on your story, Cancer, you can feel it too with them. You know, they truly believe that you guys are like, you've been through lifetimes together and you're together on the 5D. And that's why they're holding on so bad, but they don't know. They don't know how to take this up the hill, you know, with these many burdens, with this kind of horsepower, okay? They just don't know. And as much as they want this, they may feel ashamed or unworthy or disgraced a little bit that they don't know. They don't know what to do with this trailer full of burdens. All right, that's your partner and how they feel. That's Aries. So let's move on to Leo. We're almost done, guys. Leo, how does Leo feel about their Cancer and the situation with the Cancer? How does Leo feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? Leo. How does Leo feel about their Cancer and their situation with their Cancer. Leo. Leo and how they feel about Cancer. Leo and how they feel about their Cancer. They're feeling encouraged. They feel very supported. They might actually have people around them that could be, yeah, now this is very positive. They may have people around them that could be talking to them, cheering them on. They have a cheerleader. They're taking the training wheels off, so they've learned some things. They've learned some lessons about this, okay? And they're ready to make a go of it and come on all on their own, much more independently, is what I'm saying, okay? And I feel like they've let some people know in their lives, and these people may be supporting them. I'm also hearing that you probably are aware of who these people are that are supporting them and kind of giving them sort of a little nudge to go to you. And it's just making them feel very empowered, even though it's like holding the world on their shoulders, right? It is making them feel very strong, having the support group behind them, especially when it comes to the things that you guys have been through together, you know? But taking those training wheels off definitely tells me that they have learned from this experience. And they're much more independent right now. They're much more independent, and the more encouraged they are, the stronger they get. It's just kind of good all around. Okay, and this was Leo. How does Leo feel about their Cancer? Leo. How does Leo feel about their Cancer? How does Leo feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? Big dreams. Yeah, this is wonderful. The Leo actually has big dreams with you, Cancer. Big. You know, here's the moon and here's the world. I mean, you can't get much bigger than, you know, all of that. All of that. Yeah, this is very, very positive. All right, cool, Cancer. That's how the Leo feels about you. All right, one more left. Sagittarius, last but not least. Sagittarius, freedom fighter. Right? How does Sagittarius feel about their Cancer? Sagittarius, how do you feel about your Cancer and the situation, Sagittarius? Sagittarius. All right. How does the Sagittarius feel about you? They feel encouraged as well. Yeah, once again, a lot of these, now if these are masculine energies, a lot of these masculines are starting to really wake up. Now is the time. So we're going to start seeing probably a theme change across the board in tarot world, you know, pretty soon. Probably around December. No later than December, maybe. And it's just going to, it starts a theme, like a ripple effect, right? What else can you show me? Oh, that's a lot. You're very curious. Hold on a second. They may be curious. They may be watching you. This may be encouraging them as well. The information that they're finding, they're fascinated by it. They may be watching you online. Sagittarius. I think that might be it. Yeah, they're feeling very encouraged. They may be encouraged by another person perhaps, but they're learning lessons from this experience. And it's bringing them a whole new energy level, okay? They're getting some emotional support from people around them regarding you and your situation, and it's just making them feel happy, like it's kind of giving them a kick in the ass, you know? In a good way. A kick in the ass in a good way. I've never actually had one of those, but I heard they exist, right? I never really liked getting kicked in the ass, but okay. They seem to, see, wee! Alright, so anyway, they're interested, they're fascinated, they're inquisitive, they're watching you in a box. So the box represents like a computer for me. Computer, phone, anything they're gonna look at and have the light come on them. They're just looking at all of the details about you, and they're very, very fascinated by it. And that too, I think, is making them feel encouraged. They may see you glowing up. They may see you really improving everything for yourself, and just watching you be happy is going to make other people feel happy. It just sort of rubs off, you know. But yeah, that's what they're doing. They're watching you, and they may be getting, oh, I need to shuffle these. They may be getting supported from other people in their inner circle regarding your situation, you know. It's making them feel good. It's giving them some strength. Okay? And they're learning things. They're learning things from you, Cancer, I think. Or at least from the situation. Okay, how does Sagittarius feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? How does Sagittarius feel about their Cancer and the situation with their Cancer? How does Sagittarius feel about their Cancer and their situation with their Cancer? There could be some deception, perhaps. Maybe there was deception in the past. Yeah, but they're surrendering to it. They're giving in. So if there was any deception, they're giving in to the fact that they don't want that anymore. You know, whether it was you who deceived them or them who deceived you, they don't want any part of that anymore. They want to surrender to this instead. Feeling happy, feeling empowered, learning their lessons from everything, feeling encouraged, being curious and fascinated by new things. You know, that's what they want. And they're also thinking sexual thoughts about you, perhaps. I'm feeling a very sexual tone to this. Like, I can feel it. Definitely. So, yeah. They're feeling very sexual towards you as well. All right, Cancer. So, there you have it, Cancer, by request. I hope I did okay. I kind of like the general read style better, but here's the thing I'm doing. There's thousands of you, and I figured if I didn't split it up by sign, I might confuse some of you and give you the wrong info. And I wanted to try to, you know, give as many people correct messages tonight as I possibly could. So I had to break it down, okay? Had to break it down. But anyway, hey, it's been great. Thanks. I'm taking the night off. I love you guys, and I'll miss you for the next couple of days. Take care of you, okay? I hope this resonated. Peace out.